Alright, so I double checked on when the last time I even posted anything. I was like, it was like about 11 days ago. So I'm thinking, here, what could be this subject that's been holding me back and whatnot? Oh, this subject I want to talk about is none other than just doing math. Math. And what people ask, what do you mean doing math? It's just that not just lately, people have been talking about how there's a whole separate website that's actually trying to even figure out what your skill level is when you played regularly without two boxing and anything to figure out how the game is determining what type of lobbies are you gonna be playing against, because that's why. It's just I'm just tired of this game. I'm having to do this and that, trying to figure out why we have to even play with against sweats at all and whatnot. I'm sitting here, it's just seriously, I'm just trying to forget that I even like look back to what all the BS I did back in 2019 and whatnot, and because that was like the only time I ever played it legitimately and with all fail and whatnot. That's why it's just, yeah, so full of fail. Just forget what I did. That's the whole point of a sequel at all, is just like try and start start fresh and whatnot. But no, fuck off. I don't want you to take on. I'm sitting here, and then they got me wondering. Like, I listened to like this, like two people just interviewing each other and whatnot, because they've been playing it for this entire series for years, and they're all like, people are all wondering like, how the fuck does the game know that I played with this and this, and then I did this and that on insert game. It all boils down to this whole data collecting bullshit that they've been doing for the past who knows how many years now. Yeah, that's why. And then people are all, because it's so stupid, because I'm trying to think, because I'm just trying to have a relaxing day from like just being annoyed by the outside world, but here we are just trying to just ruin ourselves. So yeah, that's why it's just so annoying, because just stop it. I'm just fucking stop. I mean, yeah, the simplest solution is just play a whole different video game that doesn't have this bullshit and whatnot, but but to no avail, because it's just so annoying that we have to deal with it, and how we all digress on that regards. That's why it's just so stupid. Because I'm sitting here, I'm no, it just actually no, it's just another episode of just boiling down to just tinfoil hat conspiracies as well. Because I'm sitting here, God, why is it? Why should I even know that? It's just seriously, I have like a bad like case of like paying attention in life, so why I don't. So if you were the type of person that would hire me on having to do math on what determines your lobbies, then don't bother don't bother hiring me about it. So yeah, because I'm just gonna be annoyed to hell by how it's gonna even like determine anything, because and also it just boils down back to reinstalling Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, and also it sounds tempting to like want to actually try to play it normally and whatnot, because I mean, senior, I have two like Xbox Live accounts, where one was the account that gets barred, while I have a blank one that hasn't even played the series at all, because I tried to see if Qboxing would go back to on Black Ops 6 to see if that other account, where it's definitely 8.5 KD, to see if that's worked, but nope. I just, once again, per usual, well, with the other, back when I finally started putting a dent onto Tone of Darkness, which I but but that's all full of fail, and just makes you just sit in the matchmaking for like an hour on the actual Killjoy account. But yeah, it's just, it's like, what, fuck this, and then that's why I bothered to uninstall on that system and go back to Modern Warfare 3. Oh yeah, that's why. But anyway, it's just, gosh, I'm just tired of like seeing like corrupt ass like people having to like annoy us on this bullshit and whatnot. And there's nothing we can do about it, because I'm just, uh, it's like a, actually no, it's like watching watching Yandere anime and whatnot. That's why, because where you have that crazy girl that wants to like, where obviously that wants to murder everything you love and whatnot. So that you only focus on her, which it's like, no, I'm trying to like do something else that's relaxing for once, but you can't let me leave this thing. That's why. So I don't know why it's even like this. So so fuck off, because it's just all that full of fail. And then let's see here. And then but nope, she has to. This crazy girl has to like has to go look up in the deep web within your info that you did this 20 years ago or you did that 20 years ago. Like, I don't want to know. Well, I'm saying I'm notoriously known for like for forgetting shit. So why the fuck should you have to know anything that's classified within my regards? I don't know, because it's just it's just so annoying that we have to be like this within that bullshit, because I'm just trying to keep it away from it, but I'm sitting here, maybe, and also it'd be nice if and also looking back to, actually not back, but just recently when Treyarch has to do that bullshit apology thing. Yeah, that's I hate seeing the word gaslight. But that's another bullshit within that regards, trying to fool the fandom to thinking that the devs actually listen to the community. Even nope, it's just because it's the whole rumor that the AI that the devs are just bothering to type down a whole AI generative like text instead of, you I don't know, actually typing down on a whole paragraph with your own two fingers. But that's not gonna get into I'm not gonna get into that, because it's just so stupid that we're in this world now. And I'm sitting here, you know what? I'm just gonna be sitting here just moving on to whatever the devs have in mind for whatever is gonna be for COD 2025, because I'm just tired of it. Yeah, and people ask me if I'm gonna post content about the Squid Game thing. Fuck that shit, because if I never bother to watch it when it aired, why the fuck should I even bother to deal with that bullshit now? So yeah, that's gonna be out of the way, because and then I'm sitting here, it's another episode of it, because it's just another episode of manipulative bullshit, because I heard people say that even though you have a brand new controller and a brand new system and whatnot, they say the game is mistaking on you and getting you bullshit deaths at times, because I guess it's just another episode of manipulative bullshit, because depending on if you killjoyed within the regular lobbies. But yeah, but that's all full of fail. Well, within that regards, because it's just tired of hearing negative things about it and whatnot. Yeah, and then also another subject of when it comes to the issue of that is of why I refuse to even watch Squid Games. Oh, because it's fucking Netflix. Okay, that's a whole different subject within that regards as well, but I'm not gonna get into it, because some of people on my friend list already know about it, because this happened back in 2020, and because of a certain show that they decided to make that aired during that year, but I refused to watch it because I was like, wait, people were all, what the fuck, Netflix does. That's, yeah, within that regard. So yeah, that's why. And thus people, yeah, so it's gonna take like an act of God to even make me watch anything in this day and age, because I'm just busy watching media that aired like or aired 6 years ago pretty much. So but I digress about everything, and just trying to just wrap up on bullshit, because I just want to go back to talking about gameplay, but I'm still annoyed to hell that we have to deal with this bullshit that is of this company, and then this series, because I'm just sitting here wishing, but that's all full of fail. But even if so, yeah, so much for any Microsoft like of trying to save the series and whatnot, because I'm just seeing seeing that how nothing even helped anything anymore. So yeah, because because what they're doing now is any like indication of anything. with that regards, because I'm just sitting here, you know what? And also, it's another episode of that bullshit that is of realizing that, realizing that, like, this is January because the devs don't really do anything for the past like 2 weeks. So, but they're now finally back to work within that regards. But I'm not gonna get into that because I could have mentioned it last year, here back when it was Modern Warfare. Actually, this probably happened back when Modern Warfare 22's heyday as well, because I remember hearing about radio silence whenever it's Christmas and whatnot. But yeah, that's so that finally this match wraps up, and that's another rabbit hole. But so until then, farewell.